Hey traders, Akil here. Welcome back to another episode of the Trading Edge, the weekend edition. If you guys are brand new, my name is Akil Stokes. I am a Forex trader, a trading coach, and one of the co-founders at Tier1Trading.com. And this is a weekly video that I provide, giving you guys some insight on what trading opportunities are on my radar for the week to come. Typically, we're looking in the Forex market. That's kind of my specialty, but we also bounce around to some other markets as well. We've done stocks in the past. Today, we're going to look at a few commodities. I think last week we took a look at the dollar index as well, or Dow Jones, one of the two. So we do handle other markets as well. But if you are someone that is using technical analysis, all of the skill of technical analysis could be used on any time frame, any market, any pair. So getting educated on that should be the goal first and foremost. Lastly, this is we do two versions of this video. If you're watching on YouTube, you get the YouTube version where we look at one or two setups each week. And if you are a tier 1 member, whether you're a premium member or a trial member, you get the full version. So if you happen to be a trial member or a premium member and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you head over to the platform and watch the full version as well. Now, exciting week. We got a handful of economic events coming up. It's first week of the month, so it's a non-farm payroll week this Friday. That's the big jobs number that comes out at the first of each month. It's not as scary as it used to be, say, 10 years ago, but it is still something we want to pay attention to. And of course, there are sprinkles of U.S. data coming out throughout the week that are going to be essentially precursors to that event. Now, the biggest news event that's on my radar for the week to come is going to be on Tuesday night for me. Might be Wednesday for some of you guys, but it is the RBA, so the Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision. We'll take a look at a few Aussie pairs today, but they're in an interesting position because for you guys that are new to news, we don't trade news here, but just how to understand how news works. Price gives big movements when there is a deviation from the expectation. So if the market expects one thing and the market gives you that one thing, there typically isn't much of a movement because it was already priced in because everyone knew it was going to happen. However, where you see those big moves are from a few things, either unexpected news. For example, we're seeing a lot of dollar weakness to end the week because of the whole coronavirus stuff scares that's spreading to the U.S. Now people are getting nervous there. So that's kind of unexpected news, as well as a deviation from an expectation. So, for example, there's no expected rate hike for the RBA, the Reserve Bank of Australia. I think it's like a 17-point-something% chance that a rate cut, will happen. However, if you've been following kind of the fundamentals on Australia, it wouldn't be that much a surprise if they did cut, because there is an expectation going forward that they will cut. So something like that would cause a big reaction in the market. And for you guys that have followed me and listened to me for a while, when we talk about home run trades, those are the type of trade setups we're looking for, where obviously we're getting involved in the market for a technical reason, but we're aligning ourselves with what could be a news-based move as well. So we're going to check that out today as well. All right, so pound Aussie. You can see broken advanced pattern formation, right? This was a pattern formation that we've been waiting for a while now, and it blew right up in our faces. So if you were trading this, I drew my things on all backwards, but you guys get the point. Try that again. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Zoop, zoop. There we go. Boom. It was broken and it failed, right? We still want to take note of this X leg because that's the level of structure that's going to become important. So we want to redo our IPDE process here. Identify, predict, decide, execute, right? Identify, predict, decide, execute, where we identify where is price action trading at. Well, price action looking left is trading at a previous level of structure right here. So once again, we're at a decision point. At the same time, I'm going to identify our next level of structure because that's going to come in handy for a future prediction. So I like marking up my charts, putting notes on there. That's how I remember. So right now I'm not interested in getting long because this level of previous structure resistance is holding. So this can offer, as we zoom back in, this can offer a counter trend trading opportunity. if I get a counter trend trading opportunity here, because I'm a structured trader, I'm going to look to trade this back down to structure, right? $1.95. So $1.197.50s to $1.95. $1.97.50s to $1.95. That's what I'd be looking for a counter trend move. On the other hand, if we violate these highs, right? If we take out these highs, take out this previous level of resistance, this changes the whole thing, right? I no longer identify a hold of structure. I identify a violation of structure. That allows me to predict that price is likely to go higher. If price is likely to go higher, where do you think price is likely to go higher to? Remember that line we just drew out? Yep. So this is my range of, I'm horrible with the drawing tools here on TradingView. This is my range of opportunity here, guys. So if we can violate this level, I will be looking for longs all the way from 197.50s, wherever we're at right now. Let's just call it 198s, $1.98 up to 2.050s. It looks like, right? 2.040s, right? And I'll look for this from a swing trading perspective. I'll look for this for a day trading perspective. But there is a massive amount of room here for you to look for trend continuation opportunities to the upside. So again, if you're a counter trend trader, your window's a little bit smaller. That's what counter trend trading entails. You have a smaller, you're looking for smaller levels of targets. But I like this opportunity because no matter what happens, I have a trade on the radar. Although it's not a pair I personally trade, I act like I do, meaning we analyze it the same way in the live room, because I know many of you guys do. So short opportunities here if we hold structure, long opportunities here if we break structure. This is a grade A setup. Don't be afraid, right? I did a interview this morning. My buddy Alex he's got a podcast called Be the Story. Awesome podcast if you haven't heard it already. Mainly focuses on the stock markets, but he did a contest where he brought in a trader today and a newer trader, and we talked to him. And one of the trader's questions he had was like, how do you kind of have a short memory as a trader, right? How do you deal with the emotions of like not wanting to, of basically being fearful or being greedy? And one of the big things is letting that previous trade sit with you. And what happens in this scenario is the previous trade can sit with you in a few ways, right? One, you could look at this and say, hey, I just got stopped out of this Gartley pattern or bat pattern, whatever it was. And now I'm fearful because I just lost money. I'm fearful to enter the next trade, right? I just got short Akil. Why would I want to get short again right here? That seems stupid, and then you miss a good trading opportunity. On the other hand, maybe you get in that revenge trading mode where you're like, man, I just got short. I lost it. The market moved up, boom, past my X leg. I'm going to get long right away because we're going to explode up. But we haven't broken resistance yet. So now you're in a long position and the market may go against you. You may get stopped out again, mainly because you didn't wait. You were so quick to get revenge on the market that you just wanted to be involved. And we have to avoid those things as traders, right? That's, losing trades don't kill traders, right? I mean, unless you're executing horrible risk management rules, right? A losing trade doesn't kill traders, right? We talk all the time about trading as a business, right? And a losing trade is nothing more than an expense, right? It's nothing more than someone at McDonald's dropping a burger on the floor and hopefully not serving it to you and saying, we got to throw that one away, right? That's the company's losing money. Guess what? That's not a surprise, right? It is marked into the monthly budget that this many hamburgers will be returned, this many blah 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 will happen, right? Any good business puts those expenses in there, right? I have a real estate business, right? Guess what we always prepare for? We prepare for vacancies. We prepare for, and vacancies is when no one's occupying your rental, so you can go months without rent. We're preparing for damages, right? Something happens, houses are horrible, right? Pipes blow up, roof goes out. We're preparing for damages. Mostly it's like plumbing or electric stuff like that, where they complain about electric problem and someone goes over and twists the light bulb and says, "Oh, look at that, it just wasn't twisted in." Ha ha ha. Right? That's why we got real estate property managers instead of doing it ourselves. But stuff like that, you're preparing for it, and it's budgeted into the monthly budget because it happens. That's just part of doing business, and losing trades is part of doing business. The key is don't sabotage yourself, right? Doing dumb stuff like what I just showed you, where you're revenge trading and now you've gotten 2 losses instead of 1. Or you missed the trade because you're scared, and now instead of having a trade that would have made some, if not all, of your profit back, now you got nothing, right? Those are things that shoot traders in the foot. And in fact, speaking of that, for you guys that listen to the Trading Coach podcast, right? If you listen to it this past week, right? I do 3 episodes each week. You guys should check it out because it's awesome. By the way, we just broke a record for monthly downloads, which is really cool. We're headed into year 3 really quickly, and we're still growing at an insane rate. So I appreciate you guys supporting it. But we put out 3 episodes this week, right? The latest one was called How to Choose a Trading Strategy, talking about how to find a strategy that works best for you and kind of make those decisions after you've learned the skill of trading. Another one is Stop Shooting Yourself in the Foot. This is where we talk to a trader, a seasoned trader, who was having problems with mistakes. And those mistakes were, she said that, hey, I would have had this awesome month if I didn't shoot myself in the foot. So we talked about that. Another one was Champions Mindset, a great interview with Celeste Rodriguez from the Philippines about peak performance and stuff like that. But you got to stop the dumb stuff. Most of you guys are struggling simply because you're doing the dumb stuff. It's not because you're necessarily bad traders. I'm sure some of you are probably unskilled or newer and still learning, but sometimes you're just doing dumb stuff and you're giving profit back that you don't need to give back, or you're taking unnecessary losses. And I know for me personally, that was the main thing that changed my trading, that brought me success. I just cut out the dumb stuff, and all of a sudden I started becoming profitable. So that's it for this week. That was a lot. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got on a little bit of a rant at the end there, but I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the market Monday. We have a really good Q&A session. We're going to do 2618s. We're going to walk through a trader's trading plan and kind of critique it and as a group give him some advice on what he can tweak, what he can fix, maybe what needs to be cut out. I haven't looked at my emails today, but we probably have some more topics coming in. But you guys know Monday is my favorite day of the week. Those have been powerful sessions where I want to run through a wall after we're done. So I'm super excited about that, and it'll get me out of my Super Bowl hangover. By the way, who do you guys got? Let me know below. Chiefs or Niners? I'm going with the Chiefs. But anyway, until next time, plan to trade your plan. You guys have a great rest of your weekend.